am so excited to be here. And, I'm actually joined by my dependable co-host, Gab Jenkins.
Hey.
So I was thinking about just how funny Gab Jankum is. And, I was thinking, Gab, what if you told us one of your best jokes?
No.
Why not?
I already told it.
I mean, I'm sure you could just tell it again.
The audience left after I told it.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so I tried telling the one about the otter.
No.
Cleaned house.
Wait, you mean it went well?
No, I mean it cleaned out the house. Yeah, and I thought it couldn't get any worse.
It can't.
So I did some of your jokes.
Why?
'Cause I'm a masochist. Anyway, I did it.
And?
New audience came in.
They thought my jokes were good?
No, they were shocked the jokes were that bad.
That's a little mean.
Well, I wouldn't say that. If the audience are all masochists, then they're bound to enjoy the show.
I have a bad feeling about this.
But if you were a masochist, that'd be a good feeling.
We've got a show that you're bound to love. Tonight, we've got an almost funny lineup of sketches, along with musical performances from the beautiful Starheart. Now, without further ado, I am excited to introduce you all to the Almost Funny Routine.
What's a macchiato? How much caramel can I
I told you that I want a butterscotch frappuccino.
And I told you they don't have that.
Yeah? Well, I hate mocha gradient.
You brought me here.
So does that mean I have to like it? You sick freak.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Welcome to Mocha Gradient, where we shower you with as much mocha as you desire.
I frequent here, You don't have to say that every time.
It's an important part of my job.
Yeah, but you don't have to do it.
It's an important part of my job. What would you like today?
I would like a peppermint powwow.
We don't.
Oh, sorry, large.
We don't have that anymore, sir. It's out of season.
Oh, then caramel blitz, medium.
That's not. Okay, will that be all?
Yep, that's all I need.
Sure. 451.
Let's see.
What, do you think your wall is in my eyes?
I'm short $1.
Maybe get a small.
How much is that?
421.
That's barely any less.
I tried. Okay, it's the best I can do.
Sure.
I can spot the doll for you.
Thank you. I'll pay you back when I can.
Always so biggie. Everyone needs coffee. Am I right or am I right?
Sir, your change.
So is there no change?
There's no change.
Right. Well, have a good day.
Sure.
I'm Polly, by the way.
Good to meet you, Polly. My name
I can't help but notice that there's a bit of tension between us.
Tension?
Yeah, tension. You think of why that might be?
I haven't the faintest idea. Would this be about the dollar?
Is this about the dollar? Yes, this is about the dollar.
I can't pay it back to you right now.
Do you know whose dollar that was?
Yours?
No. You're in deep water now, kid. Hey!
Did you get your beauty sleep?
No, but I think I discovered the cure for my insomnia.
You took my money, and I expect every penny to be paid back with interest.
But I didn't know. I just took Polly's offer.
Didn't your mommy ever tell you not to accept handouts?
I doubt she'd care if it was a single dollar.
A single dollar? Paulie, is this true?
Yep, they took him out with 100 pennies.
So $1 worth.
Yeah.
I ought to smack you, you oaf. Get him out of here.
I can go?
With all your limbs intact. Truly, it's a miracle.
Well then, I hope I never have to meet any of you ever again.
Wait 1 second. I've been bored out of my mind. And this was kind of the most exciting thing that I've had happen all day.
That sucks.
That it does. Having you simply walk out of here That's kind of boring. Paulie, kill him.
Okay.
Last time on The Plot.
I want you to remember this for as long as you live.
Micah, no! You'll pay for this, you sick freak! No, damn it!
You still hung up over your best friend Micah's death? How am I supposed to love you, you sick freak?
I don't get it. How could you be my father if I'm an orphan?
Sometimes being a father is difficult.
But I watched my father die.
I know. I was there too. I have you!
Let me go, and I can give you what you most desire.
Micah, you're okay!
I have something to tell you.
Suffer like I did. All those years ago.
Micah!
Please save me.
Micah, I'll save you!
Save him? You can't even protect him.
Micah! Oh,
Micah! No!
So you're still hung up over your best friend dying, coming back, nearly dying, and then dying? That's hot. That's heaven to course.
You killed my best friend's best friend. Why should I believe a single thing you have to say?
Because I'm your father.
You run around thinking you have the upper hand on everyone, but the truth is you don't. You've been one step behind all along.
You don't know me!
You think I don't, but I do. I know what you want most.
Micah?
Yeah, you sick freak.
Incorrect login.
Now, isn't this exciting?
I don't understand.
You being in my office. This is a whole new experience, you know?
But I've been in this office before.
But, you've never been fired in my office before.
I'm fired?
You bet. See now, totally new experience.
I thought my performance was above average.
Oh, no doubt. You're probably like the best worker we have.
Then why remove me?
'Cause you're a freak, Dave.
My name isn't...
You're a sick freak, Dave.
Okay.
Was there any actual reason for us to remove him?
You are not questioning my judgment right now.
Well, I figure after you rid us of our best worker, it's justified.
How about you justify why the gravitational pull between my fist and your balls is so strong? Every week, whoever performs the worst ends up like him.
My wife's not gonna like it, but I need to suck at my job.
So yeah, me and the boys this weekend, we went out and did 18 holes, you know? You know, like golf holes. Not like, you know what I meant. You know what I mean, right?
Dave, you're such a freak.
What's up, chumps? What are we, gabbing on about?
Well, yeah, we were just talking about holes.
I hate Gab. Have you seen him?
Hey, Stu, turn on the damn music!
I hate him so much. You were saying?
Dave me está molestando mucho. Él está diciendo muchas cosas malas de nosotras chicas.
Espera, ¿tú eres Dave? Pensé que te había despedido.
Well, maybe I'm not the Dave you're looking for.
I hate all Daves.
What, so I'm being targeted?
No. You're canceled, Dave.
I've been here since your father started this company.
And now, you'll never know how it ends.
You know, your father never fired Dave, no matter how many complaints he got.
Yeah? Well, he never fired you either.
But I never gotten any complaints.
Well, here's a new one. I don't like that you're working here.
Please! Please don't fire me! Your father wouldn't have fired me!
Ugh, it always comes down to this, doesn't it? All right, everyone look over here. Come on, everybody. I get it. Things are hard with my dad gone. Unlike me, you all actually loved him. Father's had some great moments that he shared with all of you. Like, remember when he relocated assets from third world countries? It made us a fortune.
I didn't know about that.
Don't interrupt me. You were all like his illegitimate children, and I'd like to think that makes us like a family.
Does that mean we get some of your inheritance?
Your inheritance is keeping your job, Dave.
I'm not Dave.
Wait, so does that mean I'm not fired?
I can't compare to my father. He was a true innovator. I remember when he grew the yearly profit of the company by 75%, simply by cutting pay based on political affiliation.
Goodness, I missed that, man.
Now think of why such a good man chose me to lead this company. Would it not be because I'm worthy of it? I would go through hell for you guys if I knew it would be in my interests. Does that not remind you of someone?
She's just like her father.
Yeah, long live the boss! Long live the boss!
Long live the boss!
Long live the boss!
Long live the boss!
Long live the boss! Long live the boss!
Long live the boss! Long live the boss!
Long live the boss!
My dad never made an altar of himself, did he?
No, he never do something that stupid.
Right. So, anyways, I have this little 5-foot statue of me ordered, and I was thinking that you guys could do a little worship here and there.
Oh, that would be a great idea.
I know, but it's not good enough.
Your father used to have good ideas.
It was the only good thing he passed down to me. I was thinking on how we could improve the company, and well, have you ever heard of a blood sacrifice?
No. Am I here to head it up?
Kinda. You're gonna be the sacrifice.
What? Why?
Because I know your secret, Dave.
Hey, Bon! I totally just pranked Buddy at the end of the last sketch. So, when everyone was supposed to be cheering for him, I booed him. It was really funny. He's gonna be like,
Guys, I think we need to cancel the show.
yeah. Wait, what?
I heard somebody audibly booing. We need to get the audience, out before it gets violent.
Okay, whoa, I'll handle all that, okay?
Well, then what should I do?
Host the show?
I mean, I guess that's an option.
You're doing great. First off, not my fault.
Okay, and next we have a singer with an unrelentingly strong voice that cannot be contained. I want to present to you all the one, the only, Starheart.
My thoughts are crushing my head. I am thinking about you instead. I wish you were here with me now. All the places to go, we could walk through the snow. I still love you. You make me feel alright. Did you love me when you left into the night? They say that it's sunny outside, but I know that the rain started to rain on me. The storm started fading away when the two of us met. I'll never forget that. I still love you. You make me feel alright. Did you love me when you left into the night? I've been going along for a while like a rambling song. I've been dreaming of one day you find me and hold me. I'm getting pretty changing. I thought that we'd made it, but I'm still holding on to you. My thoughts are floating away. I just
My name is Dave, and you've never seen a guy like me. All my life, things have gone wrong. I've been lied to, cheated, robbed, and even married. My life's complicated and difficult to narrate. My story has 1,000 beginnings, and only one ending.
This child. I can sense that there's something about him that sets him apart from us somehow.
How is he any different from us?
Well, if you look at him, he's much younger than you or me.
Oh, you're already here. Do I strip now or, like, later?
Oh, I think you're at the wrong room.
No, I was told to come in here for a checkup on my... Oh, shoot. Is he mine?
We've never met.
It wasn't the first time I had been in the wrong place at the wrong time. And it wouldn't be the last. Years before, I had been out traveling, seeing the world, but it sucked. Especially since I was dealing drugs.
The business closes in 10 months.
Are you pulling my leg? Let me do the presentation. I can make it 3.
Hey guys, did anyone order drugs?
Are they illegal?
What, the drugs? I'm pretty sure they are.
Are you pulling my leg? I bet drugs killed our business. Let's kill drugs.
And the situation was nearly as intense as my wife. And things only got crazier from there.
I ordered the drugs.
You ordered the drugs?
I ordered the drugs.
Nice. Here you go.
Thanks, Dave. Drinks on me.
It was then that I thought back to my earlier drug dealing days, when things weren't so easy.
Hey, would you be interested in buying drugs?
If you can't believe in the product, they never will.
Wish I was like you.
Successful?
Divorced.
Hey, chaps, would either of you want to try some alcohol?
What? Are you kidding? That stuff will kill you.
Better to die young than die old. Am I right or am I right?
Get out of here, idiot. Nobody wants your poison. What a loser. What's wrong with him?
I told the man off and ignored his offer, especially since I had not yet become an alcoholic. Driving was a lot harder before that. When I had to cross states to deal drugs, hours passed before I'd get to my destination. As bad as driving sober was, things got worse after my wife was first arrested for manslaughter. And I feel so broken, like I'm overridden with grief, stress, and trauma. I don't know how I'm supposed to responsibly deal with these feelings.
Have you tried drugs?
Those only help if you take large doses, but even then, the dosage is always too low to help with what has me aching inside.
I might have the next best thing.
Doesn't this stuff kill you?
Don't believe the rumors. This stuff changes lives.
He was right. One sip, and I could feel that my life had only now begun. But little did I know, it was the beginning of the end. 5 years later, I can finally see my life's trajectory. I need a drink.
I'm not risking getting any more drinks on my floor.
Like I'd waste a single drop. My name is Dave, and you've never seen a guy like me. All my life, things have gone wrong, but despite the odds, I generally got through. I now sit here, warm and in control of my life. My story has 1,000 beginnings, but only one ending.
Oi, brother's got a message for you.
What's the message?
It's from your wife. You're divorced.
I win.
It's amazing to see you all here tonight, because I can now confirm that my optometrist did not scam me. Yeah, but, a few of you in the back are a bit blurry, but from what I can tell, that's a bit of a mercy on me. Before I begin, I wanted to say that in the event that my ex stinks, it means that I have not drank enough. And in the event that you enjoy my act, it means that you have not drank enough. As someone who is paid to be a fool, my job, even off stage, is to be about 5 steps behind on everything. You might think I'm acting as an idiot, but no. I was halfway through this whole life thing when somebody came up to me, told me I could stand on a stage, being myself, and I could make money doing it. So here I am 20 years later, I'm still on stage, making my living by simply being an idiot. Take last month, for example. I received some horrible news. I found out that my son's gay. So, like any normal person, I decided to look up who in our genetic timeline had failed me, because clearly the gay gene had passed me, because I have not ever once had gay sex that I enjoyed. But from that search came amazing news, and I have to tell you, I have never been happier to find out that my wife was cheating on me. I was worried about the fruits on these loins, and what they had made. But at least I didn't make that fruit. Sex with anyone other than my wife scares me. Besides getting an earful from her, I'm mainly afraid of the judgment. Because see, my wife knows what sex between us is gonna be like. And I know that that's why she cheats on me. So if I tried another person, I'm gonna have to walk them through, the whole experience of what it's gonna be like. Have you ever had sex with someone where you had to read a manual before intercourse? If you've slept with me, then you have. You know what that's like. There are conversation examples, music specifications, medication dosages, practice questions, safety procedures, and even tips for how to get me to stop crying after we finish. It's a bit embarrassing to hand out, but I have found that it is absolutely necessary. Even my wife needs a refresher course every now and then. Recently it's been kind of hard. The manual has not been aging very well. It's getting sticky, and it's a little hard to read now. So I found that my only option was to become a better partner in sex. That way, if I sleep with some woman, they won't gossip about how long it took to read the worn-out manual. So I made what seemed like an obvious choice. I applied to work at a brothel. And it got me thinking, though, how is an interview at a brothel supposed to go? So I printed my resume, but I figured that since the place is a little sexual in nature, I attached my manual as well. The guy who interviewed me, though, he wasn't a woman. And that definitely had me on edge. I was dreading the idea of the interviewer saying that I suck. Because I figured that, phrases like that would take on a whole new meaning at a brothel. Because while he's reading my resume, he would tell me, "No, harder, faster." And, his desk just seems so cramped. And as a straight man who's never enjoyed gay sex, I gotta be honest, I stated my problem right out of the gate. I said, "Sir, I know that sex is a part of this job, but I will not have sex with you. I want this interview to be as clean and professional as possible." He looked me in the eye. "You understand the Hooters is a normal restaurant, right? There's no sex here. Ever." And as someone who has extensive experience fostering illegitimate children at Hooters, I know what this means. It means I'm out. So we shared a few appetizers. We had a meal. I left with my dignity intact. With that, I leave you all. Have a great night.
How can the doctor not be here?
He's usually here.
Maybe that letter saying he died meant something?
Don't worry. I'm here to help.
Are you licensed?
What? Oh, you mean these? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. There we go. Ooh, you're not supposed to be awake. Go back to sleep. Scalpel?
Scalpel.
Bonesaw?
Bonesaw.
Phillips screwdriver?
I have a flathead.
Close enough. And done. Well, he's dead.
Sir, that's the third one today.
Yep, I am on a roll.
Maybe save at least one person.
I could if someone would stop giving me flatheads.
Sorry, sir.
It's okay. You'll get another shot later.
My hay fever has just been tearing me apart. I couldn't work for 3 days. It started going down, but then my allergies spiked.
Allergies are pretty bad this time of year. Have you considered surgery?
I think I need a bandage.
And we'll get you covered as soon as we can. But first, we need to figure out what kind of coverage plan you'll need. See, the bronze level only covers so much. For your case, you'll want to go with the gold level so we can provide you with the best amount of care.
It's just a cut on my leg.
Ooh, yeah. Yikes. In that case, you'll probably want to go with platinum. That way you'll get a nice view in case the worst comes to pass.
I trusted you to help me!
And I trusted you to mind your own business.
What kind of clinic are you trying to run here? You're a scammer! A scam!
Look, do you want the weed or not?
I feel like I've been failing you.
Not any more than my parents said I failed them.
The surgeries have been so difficult. I haven't been able to keep up.
I thought having the operations happen before we got to the room would help.
It's all made me start thinking. Do you think I'll ever save a life?
Not while I'm here.
Do you know what you've done here?
My job?
No! I've seen you work, and it's like you don't even know the first thing about being a doctor.
Hey, I know things.
Prove it.
Well, everyone knows that live spelled backwards is evil, but did you know that life spelled backwards is e-phil?
I'm calling security.
Way ahead of you. Take her away, boys.
Get on the ground right now. Don't resist. You're
Well,
going away for a long.
back to my job.
Open fire.
I call you at this dark hour to discuss a most pressing issue.
Our fields were set ablaze. The town lies in ruin.
Yes, these are dark days that we are facing. But our darkest may yet lie ahead.
The Dark One has taken my town captive.
I lost 7 of my 12 families throughout my lifetime. You will learn to accept this loss.
It'd be a great loss to move on from. My town, Talonwake, was renowned for its red light district.
Talonwake, you say? My word! Such a loss from the devious Dark One. Such evil must be brought to justice.
I will have order in this court!
Is this a court?
No, it's a...
This is a chapel.
Is that what the youth are calling it these days?
Why are you wasting our time with this? The Dark One is destroying our country.
I think you mean kingdom.
I always thought of it more as a county.
What do you know?
Well, I'll have you know that Dark One is actually a derogatory term that most demonic species actually find quite offensive. I've been looking into this myself.
Shut it! Silence! Make your mouths run still! The only sound from this hall should be that of God and myself!
I thought this was a chapel.
No, I think they said it's a county.
Silence the imbecile! Ha! I am this close to leading a crusade against my own people.
It's times like these, it seems like the ones in power don't really care about us small people. But they really care about each and every one of us.
This council has operated on the love and support of you, the people. You've allowed us great luxuries, the great luxury of serving you all. But with the Dark One approaching, I know you all are afraid. You look to us in your hour of need. But our battle against evil cannot be won without compensation.
Money's either spent here on drugs.
I need to write another check. We'll be getting another loan later today.
He's here!
I have come to rid you of your property, your riches, your wives, and of course, your lives.
This Dark One's been no good.
Hey, that's a really insensitive and low-key offensive term. I'm not comfortable being called that.
Silence, devil!
See, that one's even worse.
You foul construct! Being of malice! Drenched in the blood and cruelty of hell! This is a place of God!
If you say so.
Your dirty, grimy, stupid hands will no longer taint the soil on which our holy land lies! The Council will rid you from this Earth-like realm once we reach our next donation milestone.
I thought that I had given up gambling in the pursuit of the Council. For this place. I gave up gambling for this place. But if it means saving everyone... If I win big, I'll donate all my winnings to the Council.
Hey, you know I own this casino, right?
Do not trick me, Dark One.
It's Maurice, but sure, go ahead.
I can feel it coming back to me. My instincts. I'm almost there. Oh. I won. Huh. How about that?
I don't need to wait, you know.
Yet you wonder what our power might be once we have sufficient funds.
I'm more wondering whether you're buying a private jet or a small country.
A county, actually.
Sir, a huge donation came in.
Is it a lot?
Yes.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Prepare thyself, fool! Your end is nigh!
If I am to have my name besmirched and my power questioned, I will not hesitate to eliminate the foes obstructing my path. You will kneel before me or die like the...
We have freed you from this looming evil. You are welcome. Now, in celebration, let us set a new milestone for donations.
What did you mean that they were cutting footage of me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, no, like in the last like break, you were like saying like, oh, they're like they're gonna get that stuff out of the stuff.
I was just talking to the producers about cutting all the bad stuff of you.
But like, what is the bad stuff? Oh shoot, we're still alive.
Go get him, Buckaroo.
I hope you guys are really enjoying the show. Now I want to reintroduce our amazing guest, Starheart.
Let me paint a picture of a world that I've been standing in, where the sky is gray and the flowers never bloom. But then to my surprise, I saw a girl against the moonlight. I reached out my hand, but she vanished way too soon. I closed my eyes as my tears begin to break, as my voice starts to falter when my breath cannot escape. On the horizon I see someone new. The sun starts to rise. I see color for the very first time. The sun starts Yesterday I felt the way that nothing does to frostbite, but now I see the sleepy morning sky. I close my eyes as my tears begin to break, as my voice starts to falter when my breath cannot escape. On the horizon I see someone new. The sun starts to rise. I see him for the very first time. The sun starts to rise, and suddenly I start to feel I will find that wonderful girl. I will find that wonderful girl.
When you work these streets long enough, you see some things that defy reason. Defy what's right and good in this world. Things that make you want to say, "Stop it," before I tell the principal. I've seen my fair share of carnage. For 22 years I've suffered this job and been subjected to the worst man has to offer.
Hey there, sir. What are you doing here?
My job.
I thought it was your birthday.
Something like that doesn't stop bad people from doing bad things.
Well, happy birthday anyway, sir. How old are you?
Never ask a lady her age. And I'm 27.
You're a lady?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm a man's man.
I don't think your wife would be happy to hear that, sir.
She's never happy. Say that again and you'll find yourself out of work faster than a vagabond working the home life.
Sorry, sir.
Now, what's going on here?
I'm not sure, sir. From what I can tell, there was some sort of murder that took place here.
A murder, you say? I thought this was only a break-in.
It was until about 20 minutes ago.
What was the cause of death?
From what I gathered, while waiting for you, he died from nothing.
That's absurd. You're saying there's no cause for his death?
That is precisely what I am saying.
I need a second opinion. That's unheard of.
There's still no cause of death.
So were any of you here before he passed?
Sure, everyone but you.
Yeah, but what happened that led to this?
Well, this was the homeowner. He discussed that nothing was stolen.
I remember that the last words we listened to were, "My whole evening has been quite bizarre."
Soon after, we found him lying right here.
So it could have been one of the guys outside?
That would be impossible, as he was here and they were over there.
Ah!
What is it now? Oh, goodness! It's the same as the homeowner. There's seemingly no cause.
Then it has to be poison!
I said it has no cause! That includes poison!
Well, how can you know that?
It's my job!
Oh.
We can't lose our heads right now.
Can't wrap my head around this.
This entire scenario is quite peculiar, I must admit.
Well, there's a reason for everything. Nothing like this happens unless there really is a cause. Wouldn't you agree? What? I'm back up in here.
You're still alive, sir?
Why would you ask that? Did you do this?
Sir, everyone is dead outside.
Everyone?
Everyone.
What killed them?
The word Q-U-I-T-E.
Come on, words don't kill.
Tell that to the guys outside.
My whole evening has been quite bizarre.
This entire scenario is quite peculiar.
They may have said the word.
Right, and you didn't want to believe me.
Still don't?
Well, what do we do now, sir?
Guess the only thing to do is call it in. Maybe get a priest.
Why a priest?
If people are to die of word choice, I have some serious questions for the Almighty.
Amen to that, I guess.
This is not how I imagined today would go.
Same here.
Quite the day, huh?
Yeah, quite. Next time on The Plot.
You're telling me your father's going into politics? But he's a liar.
Yeah, he's a politician.
Are you trying to insinuate that politicians lie?
Damn it, you're right. Why would a politician lie in this economy?
I bet the president's behind these politics. I can't stand for tyranny. I'm gonna stop you. And this tyranny!
Why are you in my office?
About your friend Micah. I have to tell it to you straight. No. The surgery was a success. Micah survived. Yes. Now, he may look a little different. Ah! Who are you? You sick freak!
You know, darling, they say the president has been making money on the side.
Why doesn't he make money in the front?
He's doing illegal business, darling.
If it's in front of you, it's illegal?
I wish you weren't my son.
I'm not?
They say Darling has been blackmailing the president for some time.
Why doesn't she just threaten him like a normal person?
You know none of us are normal.
What do you mean by that?
You mean they haven't told you?
You know, I've been cheating on my wife for some time now.
Damn it! Nothing I can do makes this work anymore.
Have you tried turning it on yet?
Nothing turns me on anymore. That's just it. I don't think I'm able to be with anyone anymore.
We met here cause I caught you cheating on me.
What? I would never do that to you.
Well, I wasn't the only witness.
We need to talk.
I can't believe that we're doing a movie with Fleming.
I know, it's crazy. I also feel so honored to be doing another film with you, Maple.
Thank you. Ever since they confirmed me for this part, I felt so lucky.
No, that's my name. I'm Lucky.
Oh, right. Is the whole name change thing permanent?
What?
Okay, everybody settle down in your seats. I want to get right into this. So, you probably have heard that Mr. Fleming and I have had a bit of a disagreement, but it's fine. I've revised the script, and Fleming is currently on his way here.
Didn't know they had a fight.
All right, is everybody here? Okay, let's begin.
The world has fallen. We chosen few sought to unite the world against evil. But this noble pursuit has been snuffed out as well.
Well, I ain't about to give up on hope. Not yet.
Ah, Jen. You always were a spark in the darkness.
No, Elder. I'm Jen. He's Gen.
I apologize, Jen. My eyes aren't what they used to be. To have you here with us, we should consider ourselves very lucky.
No, my name is Lucky.
He wasn't talking about your name.
Haters intend to bring ruin to what we've tried so hard to build. I do not mean to dash the flames of hope, but I do not wish to disillusion ourselves with the situation we are currently in.
We can't sit around and do nothing, old man.
You watch your mouth. Don't you forget what the Elder's done for you.
I told him that we needed to close off our gates, but you had to let him in, didn't you? That traitorous scum!
I feared that you had left this world. I see now that I should have had more faith.
Where the hell have you been? We were ready to follow you into hell and you abandoned us!
What happened to you that day?
And I crapped my pants.
What?
Exactly what I told you.
and I crapped my pants.
No, I heard that. What is this doing in the script? This line is ridiculous, and it wasn't here yesterday.
I told you, I made revisions to the script.
This scene is completely different.
Come on, give it a chance.
Fine.
I warned you what it meant to stay on our turf.
Your turf? That's not what we agreed on, you sick
Get
freak.
I heard you meant not to do this. There must be a peaceful solution.
There will be peace after I kill you.
This is unnecessary. Please let go of this ill intent.
Old man, you tried your best. Now step aside. It's time to teach the bullies a lesson. But before that, old man, I must tell you something.
Yes, Savior.
There's a cost to these actions of mine. A weight I must now carry.
What is this weight you speak of?
I crapped my pants.
What is this revision?
Yeah, this is not what I signed up for.
You too, Maple?
This is disrespectful to our lead. You can't treat Mr. Fleming like this.
You two are the only ones complaining. This is art. This script is art. Try to see things from my point of view, okay?
And what do you see in this script?
Come on, let's continue.
Fine. We're getting paid to be here anyway.
Savior, you were so radiant when you were slaughtering hundreds of bandits and their bandit families. Even after crapping your pants, you carried on with your duty.
It's what I do.
It made me want to get to know you more. And it made me want you to know me better as well.
I'm always going to be here for you, Jen.
Well, there's something I've been keeping a secret. About when you were massacring those bandits and their families.
What is it? Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just... I crapped my pants too.
Okay, this is getting out of hand. Do you have any respect for your actors?
He's making a fool of all of us.
Guys, come on. I'm just trying to do what I have to do to make this movie great.
You're ruining the movie!
I'm glad you got what I saw in him. This new script is marvelous.
I stayed up so late thinking about your advice. I was trying my best to improve the script.
It shows.
Thank you, Mr. Fleming.
I see it now. Think about the weakness that the Savior exposes to his friends. It helps us see that the Savior is human like us.
Glad one of you gets it.
This is so stupid.
I think this is the end of our careers.
All right, remember your contracts, people. We're gonna make a movie.
I think I crapped my pants.
Me too.
Well, that's our show. I want to thank all the amazing talent that helped us put this together.
And of course, none of this would be possible without our sponsors.
Yeah, wait, sponsors? We have those?
It feels fitting to say it.
Well, what sponsors do we have?
What you would need to think about is how nice it would be if someone were sponsoring us.
So nobody's... Anyway, hope you all have a great night. We'll see you next time. Why would you lie about having a sponsor?
I don't know. It didn't really matter.
It's not true.
Not true yet.
Sure, yet.
It's kind of funny, isn't it?
Almost.
Yeah. Almost funny.
Haha. So, did we do good?
What do you mean?
Do you think the audience liked it?
I'm not sure.
What if they thought it wasn't funny?
Aren't we prepared for that?
Yeah, but it doesn't change that I want them to like it. and I want them to laugh.
Well, did you like it?
I mean, yeah.
Did you do your best?
Yeah.
Then that's all that matters.
Do you think any of the jokes are gonna like catch on?
Like in a viral kind of way, or just like the audience just like laughing along?
Like if we were like say a certain line again, it'd be like it wouldn't just be like, oh yeah,
Like-
it's that thing. It's like maybe.
It'd be like the catchphrase, the slogan.
Yeah, maybe. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe.
I don't want it to just be like one catchphrase, but like it'd be like one of those things where it's like, the more we do it, maybe it actually gets like funnier.
Yeah. I think there's something like that in there.
Maybe. You think people are gonna get that you weren't supposed to like the boss? You think we got that across?
I don't remember.
I just hate sand. It's like coarse and it just gets everywhere.
I hate references.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
Do people do this for like hours? Like sitting at a sunset? No. Or a sunrise? Do you think like people like is this like a pastime?
I think I've seen videos.
Yeah, but like do you believe that people
Yeah.
really like just sit here and just like stare off and this is their hobby?
Yeah.
Like they sit there and they're just like, yeah, this is what I'm doing for like the next 2 hours.
Yeah, because the colors kind of change, and it's nice to see like really small changes over time. I'd do it professionally if someone would pay me for it.
Do you know the difference between somebody who makes a hobby of watching a sunset and a sunrise?
There's a big plane flying with the sponsorship across the sky.
I was gonna say eye damage.
You should put that in the next one.
Yeah. I'm probably not gonna remember.